Hey guys, welcome back to the Jack Homestead. It's that time of year. We're going to start tapping our trees here in a few minutes. Going to take you guys along, show you new people how to tap a maple tree. So stick around and enjoy the show. I hope you learned something. If you got any questions or anything like that, please put them down in the comments. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe to it, hit that bell notification, and when we have new videos out, you'll be notified of our new videos and you can check us out. So stick around with us. We're going to get started. 2026 maple syrup season has begun. All right, guys, we're here at our first maple tree. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I lost my mic, but here I'm explaining the tap holes from last year and the years before that. You want to stay anywhere from 4 to 6 inches on either side of it, and 6 to 8 inches below and above it. That way you're not tapping into any kind of what they call dead wood or scarred wood. You won't get any sap out of that area. So we're getting ready to tap here. I'm looking for an area where there's no holes so that I can drill into the tree. Here I'm using I believe a 1/2 inch drill bit for my spiles. I got some old school spiles from my dad. He gave me years ago, back when he used to tap. Fun fact, my grandparents used to tap maple trees years ago, and they used to sell it. Of course, back then everybody did a little bit of this, a little bit of that to make ends meet. God bless them. Anyway, so I got the hole tapped. I'm looking for my drill bit because I dropped it on the ground, and I did end up finding it. So here we go. We're getting ready to put the tap in. You remember, you want to have the drill, when you're drilling, you want to drill slightly in an upward position. After you do that, you clean the hole out, put your tap in. You want to tap, it's why it's called a tap. You want to tap it in to where the hammer or tool that you're using to tap the spile in kind of bounces back. You don't want to tap it in hard because you don't want to split that area where that tap is. Now, these buckets I get from a local bakery here in town. They're 5-gallon buckets. They had icing in them, so they're food grade buckets. And what I do is I cut a hole in the side of the buckets to so I can be able to hang them on the spiles themselves. Here I'm having a little bit of difficulty because of the bark of the tree. It doesn't hurt to pull that loose bark off to put in your bucket on the tap. So, and it hooks. There's a hook on the tap. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up here so I can show you. But yeah, that's pretty much how you tap a tree. The upcoming videos in this series, I'll show you up close what to do. So here I am. I'm going around to the other side. I'm looking for a spot to where I can put the spile in or the tap. And here I'm messing around with my mic because it's not working correctly. As you can see, I don't know, I just bought these mic, oh God, probably 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it got charged enough or what, but it's not working, so. Anyway, we're gonna tap the tree. Remember, you wanna put it in a slightly upward direction and go in about 1.5 to 2 inches deep. You want to make sure that your wood shavings that are coming out of that are white. If they're brown, you know you hit a bad spot or where there's dead wood, you won't get any sap out of that. And again, when you tap it in, you want to just tap it. Tap it until the hammer kind of bounces back at you. You can feel if you're do it real light, the hammer will bounce back towards you. You'll know then that the tap is seated in to where you need it to be to hang the bucket. This is the same thing when you're using plastic spiles, which now a lot of modern spiles are plastic. I believe they're 3/16 or 3/8 plastic. You can buy buckets. They're blue buckets. Some are green. You can also get traditional buckets. They're either aluminum or tin. You can buy some off the internet. Some of the older tin buckets too. Most of those buckets you got to buy the lids for them. The lids are there to keep dirt, bugs, mice, bird droppings, stuff like that. Now these are this is the lower meadow. This is where we tap some trees along this hillside. I got some tubing up in there. There's several trees right through here. Again, I lost the mic again on that, so evidently it's not charged enough. But here I'm pointing at the maple trees that that we tap. My mic kind of. Like I said, I do have some tubing up in here, but that'll be a separate video. Oh, I got to make some changes, and I got to bring the bigger barrels down there that I collect sap in. Now this is the up by the house where the chicken coop is. It's in the side yard where we have our fire pit and stuff. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maple trees around the house that we tap. Make that 12 that we tap around here. So I'm going to speed this up so you guys don't get bored. boom, bada bing. I got one more here. Yeah, tap there, tap there. So we'll go right here. Another thing you want to make sure is that you're getting that kind of wood. If you're getting brown wood, you're hitting a dead spot, and that's not good. Over here. That one I'm not going to tap this year, so I need three spirals. And you want to try to tap on the side of the tree that's facing southwest, where the most of the tree gets the sun. And keep the lids on, keep stuff out, bugs, birds dropping, stuff like that. What really bothers me is the microphones that I bought don't seem to hold a charge. Mics don't seem to hold a charge very long. The microphones that I bought. You want to be careful not to pound it in too far, because you don't want to split the tree where the hole is. There we go. This actually needs to be pushed up some. Oops. Where we don't have to go very far. I might put one more on that tree right there and all that good stuff. So now we're going to go up and see show you what I did to my machine. I broke the rear drive train, I guess you could call it. I would say rear pumpkin. But I broke it. I'll show you here in a minute. Let me get this put together here. I'll show you. Yep, right there, I broke that. Whole thing spun right off. Ah! All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, it's been about a day and a half. Yesterday they ran. It was warmer yesterday than it is today. Today's in the high 20s. Yesterday it got up to, I think it was 41 degrees. But if you can see there in the bottom of them buckets, there's just a little bit of sap that ran yesterday. So this weekend is going to be phenomenal, and all next week. So hopefully we will be able to start cooking syrup. And I may be going live on that. I'll let you know in the middle of next week what's going on with that. So we'll be right back. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Like I said, been a couple of days now that we've had our buckets up. It did run yesterday for a little bit. Probably got maybe a ½ inch of sap in some of them buckets, but not enough to collect yet. It was cold last night. Everything shut down. So, but this coming weekend, it's going to be a good weekend, and next week is all going to be good flowing sap, I'm sure. Don't forget that Valentine's weekend's this weekend, to make sure you get your wives and your ladies and your partners and all that, some goodies and some flowers and cards, and make dinner for them and all that stuff. That's what me and Mrs. Jack are doing. I'm going to make dinner for her, and candies, all the good stuff. So listen, hey, I want to let you guys know I appreciate you all watching our videos. And for those who have subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Keep watching our channels. And those guys that are new, again, down below here, hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. When we have new videos, you'll get notified that we have some new videos. So until then, guys, be safe. Remember, be kind to one another. We need a lot of that today. It doesn't matter who you are, what you believe. Just be kind to one another. That's the only way it's going to work, or if we're all going to get along. So until then, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a crazy little shack beyond the tracks, and everybody calls it the Sugar Shack. Well, it's just a coffee house and it's made out of wood. Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back